Everyone, Carlos Flores, back on basics. So, before we begin this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel at Back on Basics 9985. Hit the notification button so you can get notified of any new video that comes on board. If you need a topic, a suggestion, if you want me to answer a question, if you want me to give you a take on something, or if you have feedback, put them in the comment section and I'll be happy to do so. If you want me to do a video on a certain aspect, if you want to kind of put together a series of videos on multiple topics, by all means, let me know and I'll be more than happy to do so. If you want to subscribe to my other social media outlets, by all means, on Facebook, you can search for me, Carlos Flores Jr. On Instagram, on X, and on Threads, you can actually type in at Back on Basics. So today's topic is quite simple, but it takes time and it takes muscle memory to get through it. How to quiet the mind. A lot of the times, our minds are running rampant. I mean, our minds are running crazy. And I don't mean that you're crazy. All I mean is that they're running. There's so many things that we're dealing with. There's so much stimulus in this world that we're running for, and we're thinking about so many different things that our minds are not quiet, that we can't sleep, that we get anxious really easy. Sometimes we don't perceive the correct thing that is happening. We perceive based on how we feel, or we perceive based on what we think is right, even though it comes from us and not from the surroundings around you. Quiet mind is in the here and now. Nothing in the past, nothing in the future. A quiet mind does a lot of things. It motivates. You can do and have to do activities. You can do a lot of things. You can help people out. You can help yourself out. Remember, self-motivation comes from a lot of different perspectives, from a lot of different ways. Quieting your mind can actually help you do that as well. So, here are some tips on how to quiet your mind. For example, meditation. It's one of the things that I've been saying for a while. You can sit, right? There's free apps out there that you can actually put timers on and do that. I'm honestly, I haven't done that in a long time. I should be doing it because I need to quiet my mind even more than what it is. And so, as long as you can do 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes. And so, just be in the moment, just be in the here and now. Prayer. The power of prayer is, it's very interesting because it's not just about the prayer and your thoughts about wishing that something would go a certain way, or having that nervousness, or having that I can't get out of bed kind of feeling go away. Prayer also tends to be, and for the most part, when you're kind of like chanting or you're praying, it's a repetitive one that gets you in kind of like a focused state of mind where you're focusing only on one or two things, and it's amazing because you're super focused and you're focused in the present. Again, everything's in the present, ladies and gentlemen, because if you're here in the present, you're in the neutral zone. You're neutral. The next one is deep breathing. I've said that. I've talked about deep breathing many a times, right? You take in the breath, you hold it for 5 to 10 seconds, and then you let it out. And as soon as you do the first one, I'm telling you, you're going to see a big difference in yourself. You're going to see a calmer self. You're going to see one that is, your mind is going to be so focused that you'll be able to do the things that sometimes you rather not do. And so deep breathing is a very important one. I prefer at least 5 seconds, right? And you see again, I've said it before in many videos. You see the redness around. It's a calming effect, and then my mind and my brain send the signal to my body, so that way I can get the chemicals that actually balance me out. It's great. I mean, it's something that you can do. The next thing that I want to recommend, excuse me, I'm still getting over the cold, is journaling. Remember, I've said it. If it's in here, your brain is going to keep on processing 24/7 because it doesn't want to forget. But if you put it on paper, if you put it on your phone, if you put it somewhere, then your brain doesn't have to remember everything. Remember, that's the reason why some of the memories go away. That's the reason why when there's an event, you remember something from like childhood, or you remember something that was random that you didn't realize that it was still in here, but something triggered it to the point that you remember the fact, the memory, and you remember the place. It could be because of a smell, it could be because of a word, it could be because of a song, it could be because of a lot of things. So, journaling, put it on paper, put it on your phone, put it on the computer and save it, because you know what? Once your memory is trained, your mind is trained that you have it written down so you won't forget it, it will not be trying to process everything, ladies and gentlemen. Lower down your mind, be in the neutral zone. The next one is just, if you lie down, you can do a body scan. Lie down, close your eyes, and then start from the top of your head, and you're scanning, 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 all the way down to your feet. See what aches, see what's tense, see what other emotions or feelings you have. And then, because of that, you are aware of where your tension is. You're aware where your possible anger is. You're aware where your possible anxiety is. A lot of the times it does that. Some people have it on their shoulders. Some people have it on their hands. Some people have it on their legs. It could be anywhere for different people. So again, lay down, close your eyes, and scan your body from top to bottom. It can take anywhere from a few minutes to more than that. But it'll be worth it, because you'll realize where your your nuts are, your tension is, a lot of different things. You'll know more about yourself to do that. Sometimes you can do creative activities. Again, right? Instead of winding your mind down, get involved and do an activity that brings out your creativity. So, sing a song, write a song, write a poem, read a book, read something that you're interested in, build something with your hands, but it takes your mind to put it together. Excuse me. Again, do some creative activities. The next one is limit overthinking. Remember, I talked about it this week and last week. If you overthink, there'll be too many things in your mind. You won't be able to concentrate on every single one. Remember, if you have one thing in your mind will have 100% of the resource. If you have two things, then it'll be cut in half. If you have three things, again, see my point? Eventually, if you have a lot of things, and you do have a lot of things that are going on, your mind process gets divided into many different things. So you feel like you can't concentrate on something specific that you want to get done, then do some of the things that I told you earlier. And get into the neutral zone. Get into the here and now. Get help from your support system, and make sure that, right, you're writing things down so that you don't have many things in your head. And then again, full body scan. But limit overthinking. a lot of the times we tend to hold things for longer than we should because we think too much. I'm that way. I'm telling you, I'll raise my hand. I'm that way. I overthink. And so I have to stop myself and I have to bring myself to the here and now, the present moment. Because if I don't, then I could be overthinking overnight and not sleep during the day and not be as productive as I want to be. Do not overthink things. Remember, if you fail, you get up and you move forward. If you succeed, you celebrate it, and then you close the loop. Again, do not overthink it. So those are some of the things that I would recommend. So that way you can have so that way you can have a lot of different focus, mind, body, emotional focus, and that way it'll help you quiet your mind. So subscribe to my YouTube channel at Back on Basics 9985. Hit the notification button so you can get notified of any new videos that comes on board. So till next time, quiet your mind. I'm telling you, you will see a big difference. Back on Basics.